After physical activity, the body enters a state of heightened sensitivity. Muscles become more receptive to nutrients, cells are eager to repair, and energy reserves, especially glycogen, are partially depleted. This is the window when post-workout nutrition becomes critical. The goal is not to flood your system with as much protein as possible, but to provide the right amount, at the right time, in combination with carbohydrates and fluids to restore balance. Too many people overestimate how much protein they need after exercise, leading to unnecessary calorie intake, digestive discomfort, and sometimes even strain on the kidneys over time. The truth is, recovery doesn't come from quantity, it comes from quality and timing. Moderate, well-chosen protein sources, paired with healthy carbohydrates and hydration, are more than enough to rebuild muscle tissue and restore energy efficiently. Muscle fibers are made of protein, but their repair process depends on more than amino acids alone. After exercise, especially resistance training or endurance workouts, small tears form in muscle fibers. These microtears are normal and necessary. They trigger repair, growth, and adaptation. Consuming 15 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within 1 to 2 hours after a workout helps your body rebuild stronger fibers without overwhelming the digestive system. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, grilled chicken, tofu, or tempeh all provide the essential amino acids needed for this process. What's equally important is including some carbohydrates, such as fruit, quinoa, or oats, because carbohydrates replenish glycogen stores and allow protein to be used efficiently for repair rather than as an energy source. A smoothie made with Greek yogurt, fruit, and perhaps a small scoop of oats can deliver both macronutrients in a refreshing, easily digestible form. One major warning is the growing misconception that more protein equals better results. This belief fuels excessive consumption of protein powders, shakes, and meat-heavy meals, often leading to digestive issues, fatigue, and nutrient imbalance. The body can only process a certain amount of protein at once, roughly 20 to 40 grams, depending on muscle mass and activity level. Beyond that, extra protein offers no benefit for muscle synthesis and may instead be converted to fat or increase nitrogen waste, placing additional load on the kidneys. Over time, very high protein intake without enough fiber and hydration can slow digestion and cause bloating or constipation. Many commercial post-workout supplements also contain added sugars, artificial flavorings, and fillers that may trigger inflammation or gut discomfort. Natural foods remain the best and safest option for consistent recovery. Another often overlooked issue is neglecting the carbohydrate component of recovery. After exercise, your body's glycogen, the stored form of glucose, is depleted, and skipping carbs prevents full recovery. This can leave you feeling tired, sore, or mentally foggy the next day. Pairing protein with moderate, nutrient-dense carbohydrates like quinoa, fruit, or sweet potatoes restores glycogen gently and promotes better energy for your next workout. For instance, a serving of grilled chicken with quinoa and vegetables is a complete, balanced recovery meal that provides amino acids, slow-digesting carbs, and antioxidants to reduce muscle soreness. Similarly, a tofu stir-fry with colorful vegetables and brown rice gives both plant-based protein and micronutrients essential for reducing post-exercise inflammation. The positive side of moderate, mindful recovery eating is that it helps your body adapt more effectively over time. When you provide the right nutrients in the right proportions, muscles repair faster, soreness decreases, and overall strength and endurance improve. You don't need to chase supplements or massive meals. Consistency and balance do far more for long-term progress. A small bowl of cottage cheese with fruit before bed can even help overnight repair, as the slow-digesting casein protein keeps amino acids circulating while you sleep. Greek yogurt smoothies with berries after a morning workout deliver both fast and slow-digesting nutrients, allowing recovery to begin immediately. These are small, manageable habits that lead to big improvements in how your body feels and performs. It's also crucial to remember hydration as part of recovery. Exercise depletes electrolytes and fluids, and protein metabolism itself requires water. Without sufficient hydration, even the best recovery meal can feel heavy or sluggish. Drinking water or a light electrolyte beverage alongside your meal supports digestion and nutrient transport into the muscles. The more balanced the combination of protein, carbohydrates, and hydration, the smoother the recovery process. Another useful practice is to listen to your hunger cues rather than eating by rigid timing or numbers. The post-workout meal should satisfy, but not stuff you. Overeating after exercise often happens because of psychological reward, the feeling of having earned a big meal, but this can sabotage progress, especially if you're aiming for fat loss or lean maintenance. The body doesn't need an overload of calories, it needs precise nourishment. Eating slowly, savoring your meal, and focusing on how your body feels afterward are better strategies than chasing macros mechanically. An important warning applies to those who rely exclusively on protein shakes. While convenient, shakes are not a replacement for real food. Liquid protein sources digest quickly, sometimes too quickly, leading to a short spike in amino acid availability followed by a crash. This can leave you hungrier later and reduce satiety. Solid foods, on the other hand, provide a more sustained nutrient release and support gut health. If you use shakes, treat them as a bridge, something to tide you over until a proper meal, not the final step in your recovery routine. Always check the ingredient list and choose options with minimal additives and no added sugar. From a broader health perspective, overemphasizing protein while neglecting vegetables, healthy fats, and complex carbs can undermine your body's natural balance. Vitamins and minerals from plant foods are essential for repairing connective tissues and reducing oxidative stress. Including a side of vegetables with your protein, such as spinach with tofu or broccoli with salmon, brings antioxidants and electrolytes that further aid recovery. The post-workout period is not just about muscles, it's about restoring the whole system: muscles, nervous system, hormones, and hydration. A well-rounded meal sends a message to your body that it can recover calmly and fully, rather than staying in stress mode. Practically speaking, you can structure your post-workout nutrition into a routine that feels simple, flexible, and sustainable. If you train in the morning, a Greek yogurt smoothie with fruit and seeds is perfect within the first hour after finishing. If you work out later in the day, have a balanced meal like grilled chicken with quinoa or tofu stir-fry for dinner. For those who train intensely several times a week, alternating animal and plant proteins can help reduce inflammation and support a diverse nutrient intake. The key is moderation: enough protein to repair, enough carbs to replenish, enough vegetables and fluids to restore balance, but never so much that your body feels heavy or overburdened. Ultimately, the best post-workout meal is the one that helps you feel strong, clear, and recovered the next day, not overly full, bloated, or sluggish. Recovery is a continuous process, and food is one part of it, along with rest, hydration, and sleep. The warning is simple: don't fall into the trap of protein excess or supplement dependence. The positive message is that real, moderate, colorful meals can fully support your recovery, nourish your muscles, and keep your metabolism efficient. By eating intelligently after each workout, focusing on balance rather than extremes, you allow your body to heal, grow, and perform at its best without ever overdoing it.